Once, in a charming town tucked away amid gentle hills, there was a young man named Arjun. Known far and wide for his cleverness, Arjun had a knack for coming up with brilliant ideas. But there was one problem: he never acted on them. Day after day, Arjun would dream up grand plans, only to push them aside, saying, "I'll start tomorrow." Arjun's friends and family often urged him to make the most of his talents, but their words fell on deaf ears. "There's always more time," he would say with a carefree smile. One evening, while wandering through the town, Arjun noticed an old, flickering lantern hanging outside a small shop. The shop was run by an elderly woman named Mira, known for her wisdom and kindness. Curious, Arjun stepped inside, where the warm glow of the lantern bathed the room in a golden light. "Welcome, Arjun," Mira greeted him with a knowing smile. "What brings you here at this late hour?" Arjun shrugged. "I was just passing by and saw your lantern. It seems different from any other I've seen." Mira nodded. "This lantern has a special story. Would you like to hear it?" Intrigued, Arjun agreed, and Mira began her tale. "Many years ago," she said, "there was a young man much like you. He was full of ideas, dreams, and potential. But he had one flaw: he always believed there was more time. One day, he was given this very lantern by an old traveler who told him, 'This lantern will burn as long as you have time. When it flickers, it's a sign that time is slipping away.'" Arjun's eyes widened. What happened to the young man? Mira's gaze grew distant. At first, the young man paid no attention to the lantern. It glowed brightly, and he continued to delay his plans. But as the years passed, he noticed the lantern's light began to flicker more often. Yet, he still believed there was time. One day, she continued, the lantern flickered so much that it nearly went out. Realizing the urgency, the young man tried to accomplish all that he had delayed, but it was too late. The lantern's light dimmed, and before he could fulfill his dreams, it was extinguished, leaving him in darkness. Arjun felt a chill run down his spine. Is this just a story, or is there more to it? Mira leaned in, her eyes meeting his. The lantern in my shop is that very same one. It has been passed down through generations, a reminder that time is not infinite. For some, it burns longer, for others, it flickers more quickly. But one thing is certain: once it goes out, it cannot be relit. Arjun stared at the flickering lantern, the weight of its meaning sinking in. "So, what should I do?" he asked, his voice tinged with newfound seriousness. Mira smiled gently. "The light in your life still burns brightly, Arjun, but it will not last forever. Take action now, before it begins to flicker. Embrace each day as an opportunity, for time waits for no one. The key is not to fear the passing of time, but to use it wisely." From that day forward, Arjun heeded Mira's advice. He began to act on his ideas, turning dreams into reality. The lantern story remained with him, a constant reminder that time is precious and fleeting. He no longer said, "I'll start tomorrow," but instead, "I'll begin today." Years later, Arjun became a successful and fulfilled man, known not just for his ideas, but for his accomplishments. He often shared the story of the lantern with others, passing on the wisdom he had gained. And so, the lesson of the flickering lantern spread far and wide, teaching everyone who heard it the value of time and the importance of seizing each moment before it slips away. In the end, the town thrived, not because of Arjun's success alone, but because its people learned to cherish their time, making the most of every precious moment. And the lantern in Mira's shop continued to flicker, a timeless reminder to all who saw it.